Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're into superheroes, comics, and everything Marvel, you're in the right place. Today we're diving into 10 heroes who were wasted in the MCU characters with huge potential that never got the spotlight they truly deserved. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment with your favorite underused MCU hero, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. Let's get started. Quicksilver. Pietro Maximoff, also known as Quicksilver, is a mutant speedster who first appeared as a villain in the 1960s alongside his sister Wanda in the Brotherhood of Mutants. However, he quickly switched sides and became a long-standing Avenger, playing key roles in many team lineups throughout the decades. In the MCU, Quicksilver only appeared in Avengers: Age of Ultron, 2015, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson. Sadly, his screen time was cut short as he was killed in the same film he debuted in. Unlike Wanda, who received deep development, Pietro was discarded before fans could see his full potential or relationships with other heroes. Goliath. In the comics, Bill Foster was a brilliant scientist who worked alongside Hank Pym and eventually created his own version of Pym particles, becoming the hero known as Goliath. With the power to grow to enormous sizes, he became a key member of the Avengers and played a major role in the Civil War storyline, where his tragic death at the hands of a cyborg Thor clone created by Tony Stark and Reed Richards left a lasting impact. In the MCU, Bill Foster was portrayed by Lawrence Fishburne in Ant-Man and the Wasp, 2018, but his role was minimal. He appeared only as a former colleague of Hank Pym and mentor to Ghost, never showcasing his powers as Goliath. While he mentioned having used Pym particles in the past, his heroic potential was completely overlooked, reducing a powerful legacy character to a background role. Elektra is one of the deadliest assassins in the Marvel Universe, best known for her intense and complicated relationship with Daredevil. Created by Frank Miller, her connection with Matt Murdock blends romance, tragedy, and shifting loyalties. Over the years, she's moved between hero and anti-hero, becoming one of Marvel's most compelling and dangerous characters. Elektra appeared in Daredevil and The Defenders, portrayed by Elodie Yung. Shows now officially part of the MCU. Unfortunately, her potential was wasted due to inconsistent writing. Rather than exploring her rich personality and inner conflict, the story reduced her to a pawn of the hand, stripping away much of the depth that makes Elektra so iconic. Warlock. Adam Warlock is one of Marvel's most powerful cosmic beings, artificially created to represent the next step in human evolution. Over the years, he became a central figure in Infinity Stone storylines, often clashing with Thanos and acting as the guardian of the Soul Stone. His dark counterpart, Magus, adds even more depth and complexity to his role in the Marvel Universe. In the MCU, Adam Warlock was introduced very late in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, 2023, portrayed by Will Poulter. Despite years of build-up since the Volume 2 post-credit scene, the character felt underwhelming. Instead of a wise and pivotal strategist, he appeared as a naive and immature figure, mostly used for comic relief, falling far short of his true potential. Iron Fist. In the comics, Danny Rand, the Iron Fist, is a martial arts master who gained mystical powers from the hidden city of Kunlun. After defeating the dragon Sholau, he earned the ability to channel his chi into powerful strikes. Beyond his solo adventures, he's best known as one half of the legendary heroes for hire duo alongside Luke Cage. Finn Jones portrayed Iron Fist in the Netflix series, which is now officially part of the MCU. Unfortunately, the show was heavily criticized for its weak writing, poor fight choreography, and a lead who lacked the charisma to carry the role. Unlike his comic counterpart, this version of Danny felt inexperienced and dull, leaving Marvel unsure of how to move forward with the character. Lady Sif is one of Asgard's fiercest warriors and a key figure in Thor's mythology. Created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, she's known for her unmatched combat skills and loyalty, often fighting alongside Thor and the Warriors 3 to defend Asgard. Beyond her strength, Sif has also shared a deep and long-standing romantic bond with the God of Thunder. In the MCU, Lady Sif, played by Jamie Alexander, was sadly underused. She appeared briefly in Thor 2011 and Thor: The Dark World 2013 before being completely left out of Thor: Ragnarok. When she finally returned in Thor: Love and Thunder 2022, it was for a throwaway comedic scene that undermined her legacy. A character with such weight deserved far more than a punchline. Jane Foster. Originally introduced as a nurse and Thor's love interest, Jane Foster eventually became a major character in the comics when she took up the mantle of Thor. During this time, she also battled cancer, adding emotional depth and tension to her story, especially since transforming into the goddess of thunder worsened her condition every time she wielded Mjolnir. In the MCU, Jane Foster, played by Natalie Portman, first appeared in Thor 2011 and had a solid role in The Dark World 2013, but was later sidelined. Her transformation into Thor in Love and Thunder 2022 came too late and felt rushed. The movie failed to capture the emotional weight and complexity of her comic arc, particularly her powerful struggle with illness and heroism. Hank Pym, Ant-Man. In the comics, Hank Pym is a foundational figure in the Marvel Universe, known for creating the Pym particles that allow him to change size as Ant-Man. He played a crucial role in forming the Avengers as one of its founding members. His story is layered with personal struggles, including a turbulent relationship with Janet Van Dyne and the creation of the villainous AI, Ultron. In the MCU, Hank Pym, portrayed by Michael Douglas, was mostly presented as a mentor to Scott Lang rather than an active superhero. His significant contributions were downplayed, and the creation of Ultron was rewritten as Tony Stark's doing. This shift stripped Hank of his deeper legacy and reduced his impact within the cinematic narrative. War Machine, Armor Wars. James Rhodes, aka War Machine, is one of Tony Stark's most trusted allies. Introduced in Iron Man number 118, 1969, Rhodey started as Stark's close friend and pilot before donning the War Machine armor. At times, he even stepped in as Iron Man when Tony was unable to continue, proving himself as a capable and heroic figure in his own right. In the MCU, War Machine had a strong presence early on in Iron Man 2008 and Iron Man 2 2010, but was gradually pushed into a supporting role. Despite his advanced armor and rich potential, he rarely played a central part in the main storylines. His deep bond with Tony was also underexplored, becoming more of a background detail than the dynamic partnership scene in the comics. Hulk. The Hulk is one of Marvel's most iconic and powerful characters, known for his raw strength and deep emotional complexity. Over the years, the character has evolved through various incarnations, from the uncontrollable savage Hulk to the more intelligent and heroic versions. His inner battle between Bruce Banner's vulnerability and the Hulk's rage has made him one of Marvel's most tragic and compelling heroes. In the MCU, Hulk started with a solo film starring Edward Norton, but rights issues and a casting change to Mark Ruffalo limited his standalone potential. Though he played a major role in the Avengers films, his character development felt stunted. In Infinity War, he vanished during the final battle, frustrating fans, and in Endgame, his fusion with Banner leaned into comedy, stripping away the dramatic edge seen in the comics. This smart Hulk version returned in She-Hulk, further dividing audiences. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment telling us your favorite underrated MCU hero, and subscribe for more superhero content. See you in the next one.